Today, Chad and I are going to be checking out another beautiful truck in our inventory, this 1958 Chevy 3100. Beautiful restoration on this truck.
Yeah, you don't get much better than a 1958 of anything. 1958 Impalas. 58 was an awesome year. The front end of these 58 Impalas and 58 trucks is just fantastic. I just love the dual headlights. And so many of these dual headlights seem like they always collected rust and were fixed up in this area, Dalton. And this one is just absolutely awesome. This is a frame off restoration done beautifully. And what else can you say about it? I mean, it's just an eye-catching, phenomenal restoration. The color and the chrome on this 1958 is fantastic. All the chrome was redone, including the grille, headlights, surround, emblems, bumpers. Taillight turn signal lenses were all replaced as well. And as you look at the quality of this truck, even like I said, all the emblems, everything is new.
Got a little chip right there on the thing.
As far as paint imperfections, guys, there's a tiny chip above the emblem here, and two little touch-ups. What they are is little tiny little rock chips haven't touched up. There's 3 of them there.
Should I fire her up?
Yeah, go ahead. As we go here to the firewall, guys, the paint on the firewall is done just as nice as the paint on the rest of the truck. It's got a little small block V8 engine, 4-barrel carburetor with headers. 3-inch dual exhaust. I'm just gonna go to the back, man. This thing is badass, man. That's good, D.
Sounds like a big block making all that noise.
It does. It does. It sounds great. As far as the engine goes, chrome valve covers, chrome air breather, chrome alternator cover. Just pretty simple under here. I mean, it's just basically it's an original old truck. It was a frame off, so the frame's all been blasted and painted. Again, your 3-inch dual exhaust starts right at the frickin' headers, guys. It's all the way back. They did a fantastic job painting the radiator area, the inner fenders, the hood hinges, the bottom of the hood is all painted gloss black as well. Guys, we got this truck priced at $39,900, just under 40 grand for a 1958 Chevy, steel body, 4-speed, super solid, nice, clean truck. Short box, step side. All right, so as we go along here, as far as our gap here from front to back looks nice. The paint quality on the top of the fenders and the top of the hood is just excellent. You can see your reflection anywhere, and it's even a cloudy day here. On the back of the truck, so many times you have to really push these back on these on the trucks, and it lines up awesome here on the passenger side. Driver's side sits up just a little bit, but not bad, is it? The paint on the vents up here is in great shape too. When they did the paint, a lot of times you'll see where it's all chipped away. This one is not. I mean, whoever painted this really knew what they were doing. We do have a little rub issue, guys, right here on the door. It's got a little bit of a chip right there. As we go to the lower fender, lower door, all that is in excellent shape. There's 2 tiny little chips. There's one right here. There's one right on the edge of the door. As far as our cab corner's in great shape. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see approximately 20 pictures of this truck up on the hoist. You'll be able to see every spot of the bottom. The wheels are Legend chrome wheels, polished beautifully. Tires are new, just fantastic, and it's got 5 wheels and tires. They're all the spares, a matching size, so you can just throw it right on. Another thing, the paint quality around the cab corner. I mean, just beautiful shape. Everywhere you look on this truck is just it's just a sharp truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Glass is nice and clean. Windshield's new. The rubber around the windshield is new as well. Wiper arms are brand new. Wiper blades are new. Even the door handle is replaced. That's brand new as well and seal.
I love the interior on it. You know, even from the painted door panel, kind of everything ties together with that maroon. And then you got your black with maroon accented seat. Yeah. And then that headliner is really cool too.
Very well said. I mean, just nothing is half-assed on the paint and body of this truck. I mean, how many people go ahead and take all this off, and this is high gloss black. I mean, probably even a base coat, clear coat maybe. I mean, it's just really, really nice. Same thing on the dash. They even went ahead, and when they did the heater box, all that was blasted and painted. We did put a brand new radio in it, guys. It's a brand new radio, AM, FM digital. Dalton will go ahead and show you that in a little bit once we turn it up. All the paint in the jam areas, again, paint quality on the jam is just as nice as the paint quality on the outside of this truck. Same thing here. The steel steps are perfect. Pinch welds are really nice all the way along here. They took the latch out when they painted it. I mean, everything was out. There's no overspray on anything. It does need a dome light, and it only has one visor, and that's a lot of how these trucks come. They only have driver's side visor. Somebody went ahead and put a Grant steering wheel on it, probably a 13 or 14 inch wheel, so it's just a little bit smaller, which makes it a lot easier for us bigger guys to get in behind the wheel. The other thing I like about it is it's got 810 miles on all the new gauges, so it's got all these aftermarket gauges, so you know exactly where you're at with your volt, water, oil pressure, tachometer, all that, especially with a 4-speed. It's got a Hurst shifter with a brand new boot, brand new shifter, carpet's new. We did get the heater fan to work, so you got a heater fan right here on this toggle. It's only on the high position, but
Another thing, both sides too, is that it just needs that little
interior trim piece. Yep. Good catch on that. All new felts, guys. So it's got brand new felts there, and the door shuts awesome. And look how nice this door lines up. I got to really point this out because on these old trucks, a lot of them do not fit well. And this one on the passenger side fits about as good as you're going to find. Now on this paint, I would classify this as a beautiful, strong number 2. I mean, there's a couple little chips and stuff like that, but it's a very quality truck.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely a show quality truck.
Ain't easy to paint either, you know, with their lines, but they did a nice job.
They went ahead and did all the new chain. They did go ahead and put the plastic wrap, which you see a lot of times. New tail lights, new tail light lenses, housings, dual exhaust, tips, new bumper.
Another thing important to point out, gives you some more room as well. They moved the gas tank, you know, from behind the seat to back here. So you got a little bit more room behind the seat. It's probably a little safer too.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of like a Pinto, otherwise, right behind that seat, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. You got to get hit pretty hard to move this box.
Anyway, as we go, the inside of the box is in fantastic shape as well. I mean, I don't know if it's a new box or what. I mean, it's just perfect. You can see just a little dimple where they put all these bolts on, but other than that, it is absolutely flawless down the sides of it. All new oak bed, new strips. I don't know. I'm sold on this truck.
With the gas tank, they did leave the factory spot too, so
it looks
factory.
Yeah,
yep.
I like that. So as we look up inside down the driver's side, it's a gorgeous truck, guys. Absolutely gorgeous.
Nothing lines up perfect. No vehicle does. But you know, for truck, it's got really good body on it.
It really does. Now the passenger is about as good as you're going to get for a line. And this one's not bad at all. If anything, it sticks out just a little bit right here.
And just a little fender.
But it fits pretty good at the bottom. Even these steps, I mean, no one's been using them as steps. I mean, they're perfect. Inside the lip is all good. Sorry it took so long to get this video up, you guys. Unfortunately, we took this video about a month and a half or 2 months ago, and I freaking lost it before we got it on YouTube. So we end up having to redo it, and it's just one of those pain in the butt things to have to redo something you've already done once. So finally, we're getting an opportunity to get it done. All new Chevy 3100. I mean, it's brand freaking new. There's not a chip or a scuff in that emblem. I love that too. Very nice quality antenna. Very tastefully done, nice and tight. New mirror. The stainless, this is all new too, Dalton. Look at that. I mean, the wing window chrome's new.
Yeah, and again, even the way they wrap the black around to the door jambs.
Now, if you're looking for here's how I would look at this truck. This is a show quality truck from bumper to bumper. It's an awesome truck, small block 4-speed. If a guy wants to, at just under $40,000, Dalton, you could go ahead and spend an additional $5,000 on this and put vintage air, put rack and pinion power steering, if that's what you want. And now you got 45 in a truck that's completely freaking driver friendly. You know what I mean? With cold air, rack and pinion power steering. You know, it's got everything you would want for $45,000. You got a show truck.
Exactly.
So if this stuff was already done, guys, I guarantee you this is trucks in the 60s.
Yeah.
So buy this one with confidence on the body and paint and everything else. That anything, my opinion is, anything you do to this truck is just going to increase the value. You're never going to lose $1 on this truck.
Like I said, 58's the best year, you know, as far as that front end.
Exactly. And here's your factory VIN, your factory tags. No overspray on them. I mean, super clean. Well, let's take our first spin, D. The next bet is to see if me and Dalton can both fit in here. Can we? Oh, yeah. Look at this. You can fit in here and have all kinds of room.
My legs are kind of long to drive it, though. I can never, none of these trucks I'm ever...
Yeah, but look at all the room under here. So this is what's cool about it. So another thing is you can always put a tilt steering wheel in these things too, if you want, and kind of drive it like the school bus kind of thing. But look at all the room right here.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
There's tons of room, and if the guy has a little bigger belly, you got 5 inches to spare here. Okay. Old school pedals though. I mean, it's got the old original pedals on the
pedals gotta come up.
But the brake pedal's way up here. But a guy could also do a little shortening if you wanted to. Like you said, you long legs.
Yep.
810 miles on it. Probably kind of break-in miles.
Start your Oh, there she is.
Here's the other thing, Doll. We put a hand choke in this thing that we didn't use. Yeah, so we put a hand choke in it. I talked about, we hooked that factory heater up right here, and it works to high speed. E-brakes over here. The horn, we got a button on it. Horn works.
Your horn button.
Yep. And the reason we did this, guys, anytime you get in these old freaking 50s columns, you put a new wheel in it. You know, the horn acts like it wants to work here, but it's just a lot simpler to do this and diff with all the other stuff. Gas gauge works perfect. Tachometer is not hooked up. Don't know exactly what's going on there. Oil pressure is at 30 pounds. At an idle.
The radio works. He's got to get it. It's just new, so you got to get it set up.
Well, we don't have the antenna. It works.
Yeah,
he's got to put the antenna up too. Yeah.
Man, it sits up high. I feel like I'm in my truck.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Feels like you're in a dang semi. Like I said earlier, guys, I mean, this is just your simple small block 4-speed original style truck. So you got the original front end, everything like that. So it's going to drive like a 1958 truck. At least that's how I assume it's going to drive. We'll see how nice it drives when we get on the road here. Speedometer works great. Shows we're doing about 25 there. As we hit the brakes are absolutely perfect. They don't pull left, they don't pull right, and we have that nice full pedal. Some of you guys are like, hey man, we gotta have disc brakes. Well, these drums are set up right and they work excellent.
Yeah. And if you have drums set up right, they stop great.
Oh, they do. The only time they won't stop great is after you leave them sit for a long time, Dalton. 3, 4, 5 months, and you get a little leak or you get a little surface rust on them. Then they're gonna pull for that first couple times. Pull the choke out, guys, a little bit. Warm the old girl up. As we go down the road, the steering is perfectly straight, so I probably should have kept my mouth shut about the rack and pinion, okay? But I couldn't remember how it was going to go down the road. Shows we're doing about 65 mile an hour right now, and literally no hands on the wheel, goes perfectly straight, okay?
Yeah, it does drive nice, really.
You know what? It's not bouncy. It's a good truck.
Yeah, I mean, we're driving a 58 freaking 3100, you know?
It goes down the road awesome, guys. The steering, like I said, steering was perfectly straight. If I want to relax my legs, I have plenty of room to do that. You know, here's my left leg over here, the right's up here on the gas pedal slightly.
Good truck. Guys, like I said, beautiful paint, beautiful body, you know, the best year.
And this dash is just absolutely flawless. All the black in this truck, so.
Yeah, it is. Just a quality truck. check it out on our website, coyoteclassics.com. Take a look at the undercarriage pictures. Give us a call, let us know what you think. We can make this thing yours.